Welcome back to Beyond the Scoreboard, where we talk about what happened last week and let you know what's coming up. Last week was a very, very busy week for our spring sports. Both men and women's golf went to the Win Palmer Cup. That was a home meet, but not at home. And the women's team finished 5th, and the men's team finished 1st. Men's lacrosse had a busy week. They went to Hiram, and they won 25-2. Dylan McKeague led the team with 6 goals, and then at Denison, they fell 21-6, and Nathan Brown led the team in goals with 2. Baseball also had a busy week. They played Wabash at home. They split the series. In the first game, both Luke Thomas and Rocco Royer both had home runs, and Charlie Schaefer picked up his second win of the season. They won the first game 12-11, and then in game 2, Parker Griskovich, Alex Immunitis, and Thatcher Dietz all had home runs, but it wasn't enough, and they fell 5-7. They played Hiram at home as well. They swept the series, winning game 1 12-11 and game 2 9-3. In game 1, Rocco had 2 home runs and Thatcher Dietz had 1 as well. Charlie Schaefer picked up his 3rd win in that game. And then in game 2, Rocco had another home run, which gave him his 11th of the season. And then Xander Rodriguez had 1 as well. Tommy Chilicki picked up his 1st win of the season pitching in that game. Softball went to Heidelberg and split the series, dropping the first game 7-0 and then winning the second game 7-3. In game 1, Becca Gill had a double, and then in game 2, Kayla Drake had a double and Kirsten Wright had 2 doubles. At DePaul, unfortunately, dropped both games, losing 7-4 and then 3-0. Both Kirsten Wright and Hannah Ecker had doubles in game 1, but nobody could really put anything together for game 2. Tennis had a busy week as well. At Ohio Wesleyan, the men's team fell 6-1 and the women's team fell 5-2, but Caroline Sproul recorded her 100th career win. Home versus DePaul, men's team fell 7-0, women's team fell 6-1, and then men's tennis went to Wabash and fell 7-0 as well. Women's lacrosse went to Ohio Wesleyan and they fell 16-2. Hannah Peterson and Mary Raymond scored the only 2 goals of the night for them. And then home versus Worcester for their senior day, they fell 15-5. Aubrey Steger and Hannah Peterson both had 2 goals for the team. Track and field went to Otterbein and Kenyon. At Otterbein, the men's 4x100 broke the school record with a new time of 41:14. Jack Kittle set a new school record in the 200 meters with a time of 21:10. Megan Frazier set a new school record in the 200 meter with a time of 24:82. And then at Kenyon, Izzy Henderson set a new school record in the 400 hurdles with a time of 104:24. The women's team placed 1st at Kenyon and the men's team placed 2nd. So looking ahead for this week, another very, very busy week. Softball plays tonight versus Muskingum at 3:30 and 5:30. Against Hiram on Saturday for our strikeout cancer game at 1 and 3, and then on Sunday at 1 and 3 against Oberlin for senior day. Baseball is home tonight versus Heidelberg at 5:30. Home versus Kenyon on Thursday at 4:30 and 7:30. Home versus Ohio Wesleyan on Saturday at 12 and 3, and then home versus Ohio Northern on Sunday at 2. Women's lacrosse is home versus Kenyon tonight at 7, and then they're at Denison on Saturday. Men's lacrosse is home versus DePaul on Wednesday at 7 and home versus Kenyon on Saturday at 1. Track and field is going to the Wilmington Invitational as well as the NCAC Outdoor Combined Championships. And then men's golf is at the Cachera DeCilio Classic this weekend. Special shout out to the NCAC Athletes of the Week. Both Jack Kittle and Megan Frazier were named Track and Field, Sprints, and Hurdles Athlete of the Week.